I go grab your
clown mask. I said.
She said.
Let me dust it off. And then I said.
Plop.
Clown.
I'm a clown.
I'm a clown. Welcome back to the race. Wait, is that how I say it? Welcome back to the race. That was more like it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
If you are triggered by any kind of Grand Theft Auto,
then click out.
Click out right now.
Say boy.
Say boy. I'm sorry, Mom, if you're watching this, because she's gonna have to relive this moment again. So I'm about 17 years old. At the time, I didn't have my G2 yet. I just had my G1.
Oh my goodness.
A Hornet, I know.
Is that a killer hornet?
It wasn't a killer hornet. I'm just dramatic.
It's not a killer hornet.
Oh my gosh, no it is.
It can actually kill you?
No, they can't really kill you, but like they kill bees.
It's like this big. Back to the video. So basically I'm about 17 years old. Finally got my G1, didn't have my G2 yet. I was entertaining a guy for about 3 months. At this point in time, we've probably hung out like more than a handful of times. He didn't have his license or his own car or anything like that, so he wasn't able to actually come to me. But I lied to him. I don't even know if till this day he knows that I didn't have my license.
Probably not.
But I was like acting like a grown-ass woman, although I obviously wasn't.
17.
17 guys, and I think I just turned 17, like I wasn't.
And younger Kyrah was more like
I was more reckless, like as in like I didn't have common sense.
like let me just drive with a G1.
And then potentially get caught. Anyway, so basically I went to go get my man. You know, he was like, oh, I'm at home, whatever. It was about a 15-minute drive from my house. So, you know, I took the spare key from my mom's car, took it, and I was like, I'm gonna go whip to my man's house. Gonna go whip to my man's house. And I'm feeling like a big grown-ass woman, you know, because I'm whipping to go see him. Obviously, I'm super anxious. Like, I'm not confident at driving at all, but I'm like, it's just a 15-minute drive. I've done this plenty of times illegally. Obviously, my mom didn't know that I was going there. I stole the keys, lied to her, told her I was going to my friend's house.
And mom actually offered to drive her, but Kyrah was like,
No, my friend's gonna pick me up.
I said, I got a ride. She's like, oh, like, how are you? I'm like, I got it all figured out. Like, my heart's already thumping because like we're still in the beginning phases of getting to know each other.
so it's cute.
So it's cute, but at the same no, but it's like we're still getting to know each other. On top of that, I'm super nervous about driving. So it's like a lot of like, you know those butterfly feelings that you get?
Like on another. You don't know now to this day. You probably don't know if those butterflies were because
I liked him
or because you were driving around the GTA with no proper license and you were trying to figure out how to drive for the first time on your own.
Literally, and I remember getting honks all the time, like
I turned on.
People screaming at me and being like, I don't know how to drive. I don't have my license, but I'm not about to start screaming outside the car. So anyways, I finally go get him. He comes in the car. He's just like, you know, watching me whip around. I remember taking a couple L's too in the car. Like, I would do like U's and he'd be like, whoa, like you need to relax. And I'd be like, no, I wasn't joking. That's literally how I was driving.
You know when you turn but you don't press the brake? Like that's the
and it's just like, yeah.
That's the type of driving.
That was it was a whole ass mess. Then I'm like headed to a park in my area. So it's actually like a cute little park, you know. So I drive into the park.
Which park was it?
The one like down here. Like, you know, with the gate or whatever. Anyways, we drove to the park to hang out because at the time we have no money. Like, where are we going? So anyways, I'm just living my best life and I'm just like,
Oh my god, like I'm here hanging out with this guy. He's really cute. He's older than me. Like his eyes are green and blue / we don't even know.
and so I'm just like, at the park.
At this point, obviously I had no idea that she was doing this. Like I didn't even know like this thing of her just stealing the car and like this was her routine. Like this was the 7th or 8th
No,
time
like
we were
I
doing
was
it.
confident at this point, like always stealing the car.
Yeah, I had no
say.
idea. Like I never knew, and I think she didn't tell me because she knew.
No, because Kyrah would talk some sense to me. She'd be like, "Are you
stupid? You don't have your license."
Because you're very much like by the book. Even till this day, she'll be like,
You didn't put your blinker on.
and I'm like,
no, like I'm not by the book. Okay, whatever. Fine.
yes, you are.
Maybe just a little bit, but like sometimes I just get scared. No one's trying to get pulled over by no cops. Okay, so but anyways, I remember just being like having kind of like a craving for, you know, some munchies.
That's what
love
ruined me.
munchies.
She said at the time you were obsessed with munchies.
That's all I would eat, like that and like obviously like food, but like munchies was
That's
my
all I would eat.
go-to snack. I was
Yeah.
like, Mom, you feeling munchies? And she was like, oh my god, yes.
So let's go on a munchies
Let's
date.
go on a Menchie's run, right? We go downstairs to the P1 because we live in a condo, and as we're walking, like
Guys, while all of this is happening, I'm like, my god, I wonder if we're gonna kiss.
And I'm just like, me and my mom are walking, and then we don't see the car, but you know when you're just like still in shock, so we walked all the way to where the car's supposed to be parked, just
Like
to make
walking,
sure.
just to make sure it's really not
Make sure
there.
It's really not there.
Clearly not there.
It clearly wasn't there. Like we could see it from afar, but we were still like, I mean,
I'm on
it
a
has to
mission.
be there.
It's gotta be there.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So we're there and we're looking at it, and like it still didn't click that there could be even a chance that car would do something so atrocious.
Because like, my mom was probably thinking like, she's not a thief.
No, like car,
my daughter
is
would
no
never.
She would never. She would never.
Until
she did. Okay, so we were in the parking lot. Okay, we realized it's not there. Then I'm like, Mom, maybe you parked it in the ground and you don't remember, like on the ground floor.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like, we took a quick elevator run to the ground floor. We're to the ground floor looking for the car, and then at that point we realized, like, both of us had kind of settled in. Like we didn't say anything to each other, but we knew. I felt a little betrayed, you know, as her sister. I'm
like, why did you tell me the tea?
Like I would have never. I mean, obviously it's wrong that you did that, but I would have never set you up to be like, let's go to Menchie's. We like. If I knew,
yeah, you would have had my back.
I would have been like, okay.
You would have probably spoken to me after the fact.
And been like, don't do that. But
Never
I would have,
again, yeah.
I wouldn't have set it up so that Mom can basically be crushed. Anyways, so I texted her and I was like, where's the car? Like, do you have the car? And how did you feel?
I didn't see my phone at the time buzzing. And so I had a bunch of messages and I was looking and I was like, why is she blowing up my phone? And I looked at my phone and it just said like,
Kyrah, hello. Did you take the car? Hello, question mark. Mom is so pissed right now. Like she thought someone stole her car.
Yeah.
I had like so many messages on my phone. I'm just like, and this guy's like sitting next to me, like trying to like romance me, you know, like he's next to me, like kind of looking like be him. I'm like this and I'm just like,
She said,
I said, don't look at my phone. I was like, and then he's like, oh, like what's happening? And I was just like, cause at this point, guys, please, you have to keep in mind that he does not know that I'm like this immature little like child who does not have a freaking license. I just turned my doesn't have a license.
Putting him in danger.
The cops could have came plenty of times. Like, oh, can I see like random like checks like license and registration, please. Like,
nothing.
I have none of that. I got my G1 and a little picture of me like in the picture. Like that's all I have. So I'm just like, I'm not about to tell him that, oh, my mom's about to give me licks right now at home because I stole the car.
And I don't even have my license.
And I don't have my license, by the way. Like, I've been playing you this whole time. We went on so many, like, Jackasser runs. Like, we've been to so many restaurants together.
And you were driving.
Driving, like, confidently. Not really.
Parking the car.
Like, fake confidently. Like, parking the car, like, hopefully I don't fuck it up this time, you know? So, like, my heart's kind of racing, trying to, like, come up with an idea of, like, what to tell him. Like, I have to run back home. Like, I think we were hanging out for not even an hour at this point. So I was just like, fuck, like we just hung out. And so I'm like, and then so Kyrah calls me and I think we spoke on the phone.
Yeah.
And she's like, I do. She called me and then I picked up with a lot of nerve. I was like,
Hello?
And then she was like,
She's like, do you have the car? Do you have the car?
and I'm just like, I'm like, no, but I was like, oh yeah. Like, and I have to be super chill because remember my guy is here. Like he can't be knowing that I'm a thief. That's my mom's car. I don't have my license. I have to play it off cool. Like I was just like pretending like I had to lower the volume first of all because you know when people are screaming over the phone, like you can start to hear it. I had to lower the volume when I was on the phone and I was just like.
Like, what's the problem?
And she was like,
are you stupid? Like, why would you do that?
Like literally giving me a whole lecture over the phone while my crush is right there, and I was just like,
no, I
like pretending.
Mom was so hurt and like mad.
And like there was a lot of
so pissed, and I remember being like,
I waited a while before I told him like the bad news because I didn't want him to. I'll wait.
Sorry, went in the wrong hole.
Oh. Me like not caring. Are you good? Well, anyways, I'm just like kind of panicking, whatever. But then I'm like, okay, like how am I gonna break the news to my man? And so I'm just like, holding my phone, and he's like what happened? Like what's going on? And I was just like,
I didn't even know this about me, but I've been driving illegally for about the last 3 months that we've been hanging out, and I know I put you in danger. and myself in danger, but you know, like, this what we have between us is
stronger than all of this.
The bullshit.
And next time I'm gonna bust you. No, I literally was just like,
Kyrah
I didn't say any of that.
I don't know what Kyrah was on. Kyrah was on some Kardashian shit. Like, at this point in her life, she was like, what's a bus? Like, every time we would talk about just public transportation, she was like,
Why Uber, drive Uber, and I have a car, and I do one.
I did not tell him any of that. I should have, but that's what I should have said. What I really said was, my mom is mad right now because like I was supposed to take the car and like they had somewhere to go and like I took away on her permission. So I just gotta like drop you off real quick, go back to my place, and just like she'll be fine though. Like it's not that serious.
with confidence.
With confidence, like it's not that serious. Like it is that serious. Like I stole a whole ass car. I don't have my license. I put him in danger. I also wasn't trying to flex like I was like older than I really was, like that attitude, like oh like I can drive,
I'm
like
very
yeah,
mature
because I didn't want him
for
to
my
think
age.
that I was like this immature, like because I was, but I didn't want him to think that. You can't know the truth. And so he's
much older was he?
2 years older than me. Like, he's like
Oh, like, hope she's not mad.
no, like it's fine. She's gonna
It's
be
not a
fine.
thing,
It's not a
baby.
thing. It's a baby. It's not a thing. I'm gonna see probably tomorrow. Like we're
Like,
fine.
don't worry about it, baby.
I'm like
I just did a fuck up, like I miscommunication with the car. Look who has it, like a little hiccup.
no biggie.
nope.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, I dropped him off and then I left and heart was thumping. I'm already so scared to drive. And now I gotta drive back home knowing that my mom's gonna beat my ass or like I don't even know what she's gonna do to me. Like disown me. I'm
Me and
texting Kyrah and I said like, do I go underground parking? Do you want? She's like, come, she'd meet us at the G. And I was
round. So we're still getting our menchies, of course.
like, which is so weird because wasn't she in a bad mood? Like, why are you guys still going to get ice cream?
Because, okay, menchies solves everything. When I'm sad, menchies. When I'm happy, menchies. When I'm disappointed, menchies. So obviously we're sitting, menchies, can you sponsor us?
No, so she's
Anyways,
like,
we were sitting on the ground, like we have like these benches in front of our building, so we're sitting there, and obviously me and my mom were talking about how Kyrah is reckless, and she can't believe what kind of human being she popped out, and so we're just sitting there talking, whatever, and we see Kyrah.
oh my god, guys, and this is the moment. And guys, I'm shaking, my palms are sweating, knee, wings, arms are heavy, guys, I'm actually like dying. And so I finally like I'm starting to, and then like the entrance to our condo is not anything hectic, but it felt hectic. Like I went up this little hill, I'm driving up, and then I see my mom. And this is my mom. I had to hand her the keys, obviously, because they're still going on their whereabouts.
We're still gonna mention.
And so I took the keys and I did not look my mom in her eye. I was like this. I took the keys and I was like, she's looking at me dead in the eye.
This is a very interesting interaction. Like nothing was said, it was silent.
Like-
Like you could hear a pin drop.
Did not make eye
And
contact
Kyrah
with her. I
just
literally was like,
I'm gonna go upstairs. Kyrah just went upstairs.
and I went upstairs. I remember I washed my makeup off. I changed into my PJs so quick. And I ran in my room and I closed the door. I made sure I grabbed like the food that I need to grab because everyone knows if you're beefing with your parents, you're not trying to be in and out of the kitchen.
Yeah, like eating their food.
Eating their food that they bought for you under their
or
roof.
made. So
No.
you're just like, you know what?
I made sure that I was well fed before because I'm like, I'm not gonna come out during this whole moment. So I went inside the fridge. I was like, am I hungry? Like grabbing things, like grabbing my water.
all your refreshments.
Oh, my refreshments because I never get locked in there the whole fucking night. I went to go pee, like made sure like I'm good
Brush my
because you know
teeth,
brush my
yeah.
teeth. Basically called it a night. It was only like 8 p.m. It wasn't even late.
It was probably earlier.
Probably early because it was still sunny out. We were at the park, remember?
Yeah, well, we were having our menchies. Mom was just talking about how disappointed she was. She doesn't understand, and she does everything for us, and she doesn't understand why.
Like we would play her like that.
Why you would play her like that? And it was honestly more sad than funny, of course. But obviously you guys made up. Like,
And so we haven't spoken since, guys.
yeah.
Mom, if you see this video,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I mean, we did make up. Actually, I remember having an actual conversation because I think my mom was truly just confused as to like who she raised.
She was like,
In
who
that
are you
moment.
really? And once you betray our mom, she's very much like, she starts to doubt every single thing.
And I'm not kidding. She really did doubt me for almost everything I've ever said to her until
After
probably
that.
last year. So we did have a huge conversation like a year ago, actually, about like how she doesn't trust me about anything. So, moral of the story.
just talk to your parents. I mean, I don't know how chill your parents are, but have a conversation. Don't do some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, don't do what I did. There's no point. And I felt really bad after because it's like, oh, like I really played her. Hope you enjoyed. Don't steal your mom's car. So, hope you guys enjoyed, guys. Hope you guys are staying safe during quarantine.